situation where you are asked anything along these lines, here is what you say in reply. Fredbear does not exist. Spring Bonnie does not exist. Nothing happened to anyone. He does not exist. He does not exist. He does not exist. He does not exist.
But listen, I understand if a lot of people don't like my characterization of Stanford, but I do want to say there is one last piece of evidence that may convince you. And that, of course, is Stanford himself saying the exact same things that I just told you. Because at the end of Journal 3, Ford finally realizes that he made a lot of mistakes, but promises to fix them. He says that Stanley was the true hero, and he is just the brother of a hero, which he's totally fine with. Dipper states that as he was trying to get Stanley's memory back, he was relentlessly apologizing, trying to make things right. And of course, he even states that Stanley did one of the most selfless acts a person could do, and he has true strength. And of course, by the end, he completely recants on his phase, trust no one, because he realizes that there was true strength in his family all along. So listen, I may have told a little white lie to get you guys invested in the video, because Stanford isn't currently a bad person. He was a bad person, and he did make a lot of mistakes. To me, some of the most compelling characters in fiction have always been those that have many flaws. And to steal from Alexander Pope, to err is to be human. Part of being human is making mistakes, and honestly, you're not going to go through your entire life being perfect. And honestly, it's kind of impossible to live up to this heroic standard and to always make the right decision, and honestly, to always be a good person.
Cooper said while narrating in the first episode that his parents sent him and Mabel out to Gravity Falls for the summer so that they wouldn't be inside brain rotting all day, and instead get some fresh air, make some new friends. But in actuality, it sounds like their parents sent them off for 3 months because they were in the process of separating. They were getting a divorce and needed some time to figure out their arrangements. Who keeps the house? Who has custody of the kids? What are weekends gonna look like? Etc. It was just better the kids were away from home so that they wouldn't be caught in the middle of any tension. They wouldn't have to overhear any more arguments. This one piece of information completely changes my perception of Dipper and Mabel.
Nature's corrupted and such is far away. Your love's like rhinestones falling from the sky.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say anything you want about Dipper, but what y'all can't say is that he don't be standing on business. Let me tell you the two things this boy don't play about. He don't play about his journal, and he don't play about his sister. I will never let y'all forget the beef that this man had with Pacifica after she talked shit about Mabel on stage. He was out for blood, and he did not care.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but Pioneer Day is for serious people, and you look and act ridiculous. I mean, a puppy playing basketball? Are you always this silly? You do have nachos hanging from your ears, hun. Wow, I'm embarrassed for you. Give her a hand, everybody! Now, who wants to hear more about me?
Hey, you okay?
I need some old-timey butterscotch.
Let's get out of here.
Look at his face. Y'all can't tell me that right there. I swear to you, that right there is when it started. I don't care about that little truce that they had in season 2. The only reason why he even helped her ass is because Mabel wanted to go to her dumbass party. And you know what? Another thing I love about Dipper, he ain't no fake ass bitch. He's gonna tell you like it is. He's not gonna pretend to be your friend and pretend that he likes you. Because ever since she bullied Mabel, every episode after that with her in it has just been him clocking her tea every time.
Pacifica Northwest is the worst. And that's not just jealousy talking. I'd say that to her face.
I need your help.
You're the worst.
You know what, Dipper? I've got nothing to prove. I've learned that being silly is awesome.
Well, I haven't learned anything. Hey, Pacifica! Nathaniel Northwest didn't found Gravity Falls, and your whole family is a sham. Deal with it. Just gotta splash this sucker with some anointed water, and he should be out of your probably fake blonde hair.
What was that about my hair? I'm not sure, Dipper. I want to be Pacifica, but doesn't this seem like cheating?
Pacifica's rich, Mabel. She's cheating at life.
And Grunkle stand the next one because you know he don't play about his little pumpkin.
Well, isn't this Pines family fat, old, lame, racist?
Zeus, would it be wrong to punch a child?
Let me tell you something. These two right here, I need me a Dipper and a Grunkle stand. Because they 10 toes down always. I do not care. Before this show, I didn't even know what a Grunkle was supposed to be. But if it ain't like Grunkle stand, it ain't a real Grunkle for real. Y'all been sleeping on this duo.
Don't come in here!
My eye!
I ate a man alive tonight. So cold. Clothes is a waste of... Phil Cipher!
These are children.
Like I got a Scott.
Testosterone.
You're the worst. Mother! Dude. Paul Bunyan. Oops! Ah!
Mabel here. Quick question. What the heck is going on here?
Stan, you didn't tell me there were children down here.
They're your family, Poindexter. Shermie's grandkids.
I have a niece and nephew? Greetings. Do kids still say greetings? I haven't been in this dimension for a really long time.
Whoa, a six-fingered handshake. It's a full finger friendlier than normal.
I like this kid. She's weird.
Oh. Does anyone see this? This is what a hero looks like. Ah! Grunkleford, can I please go on this quest? I am literally obsessed with unicorns. My first word was unicorn. I once made my own unicorn by taping a traffic cone to a horse's head. Are you even looking at the sweater I'm wearing right now? Not to mention that I'm probably the most pure of heart person in this room.
That's true. She has a point.
I can't argue there.
So can I go on a mission to get that hair? Please, please, please. I'll give you my blood.
Very well, but it won't be easy. Take this. And this.
Ooh.
I haven't been in this dimension for a while. It's okay to give children weapons, right?
Psh, come on, dog.
Ah! It's the cops! Gun it!
It can't be. This is a great day, girls. With this unicorn hair, we'll be able to completely shield the shack from Bill's mind-reading tricks.
Is it okay?
Better than okay. It's perfect. You've protected your family. You're a good person, Mabel.
Thanks, Grunkleford.
Kids! You did it! I knew I could count on you two. We had to erase his mind to defeat Bill. It's all gone. Stan has no idea, but he did it. It's working. Keep reading.
Skip to my page. He needs to remember our boss-employee relation.
I had only one wish. It would be to shrink all of you with the shrink ray and bring you home with us in my pocket. But since that's impossible... Is that impossible? Since that's...
What the H?
It's just gonna be another goofy episode filled with silly jokes for kids.
This room is way creepy.
Not as creepy as Dipper's internet history. Hey-oh!
I would like to see you settled before I ascend to heaven and live with the angels.
And with Grandpa.
No, he is not there.
Can I have my hands back? I have a certain gesture I'd like to share with you. Zeus! I need to scratch myself in 2 places at once!
Dude, you're laying on my bra.
Ah! What the H?
Ancient blood and blackened skies, the forest dark shall once more rise.
Slap bracelets! I'm gonna have the best photo ever! And how do you like my new pigtails? Have fun, brat! Oh, God! You ruined my hair! Dipper, what do I do? I don't know. How many Valentines did you get, Dipper?
Oh, hey! Dipper didn't get any! Oh, man, I thought I was the class loser! Hey, everyone! Dipstick didn't get any! I can't believe that kid's your brother.
Mabel, I figured out a way to fix your photo.
What? You have a wig?
No, but I have a razor.
You're crazy.
It's actually such a big deal that Mabel trusted Grunkle Stan enough to not shut down the portal. And I'm not just talking about the fact that if she would have shut down the portal, Ford never would have made his way back home. I'm talking about from a character perspective, because it is not only rare for Grunkle Stan to be this honest, but it's even more rare for someone to actually believe in him. Growing up, nobody believed in him. They all saw him as a no-good loser with zero potential who was going nowhere in life. His father kicks him out into the street before he even finishes high school, and with not many ways to make a living, he becomes a con artist, lying to people on a daily basis just to make ends meet. His life revolves around scamming and deceiving people so much that he's literally banned from half of the states in the country. After Ford gets trapped in an alternate dimension, Stan creates the Mystery Shack, not only to make ends meet, but also so he can afford to keep the lab running so he can rebuild the portal and get his brother back. He fakes his own car crash. He takes on Ford's identity. He's running a secret lab underground. Every aspect of this man's life is revolving around being deceitful. Then after nearly a lifetime of keeping secrets, lying to people, cheating, scamming, when everything he worked for is on the line, he doesn't come up with another bullshit story to try and make things go his way. It's a rare moment of honesty with a person that he genuinely loves, where we get to see that underneath the con man exterior, there is a man who truly cares about his family and will do anything to help them. And while Dipper is normally considered to be the smart twin, Mabel is definitely the one with more emotional intelligence, and in that moment I think she could see that Stan is telling her the truth. He might not be perfect and he's done plenty of really bad things, but he's not a bad guy deep down. While Stan could have tried to lie to her to convince her to do what he's saying, it's so much better that he just decided to be honest with her, because she's watched him lie all summer. She would have seen right through it. Him being this honest is the only reason that she decided to trust him, and it wound up being something that finally got Ford back to Earth after 30 years of traveling the multiverse. And I can already see people getting ready to type up arguments that because Stan stopped Ford right before he got Bill, he almost ended the world. But you have to also consider that, like, one, everything wound up working out in the end with Bill, but two, the feds were literally right at their door, and if they didn't get Ford back, he wouldn't have been able to do the Men in Black mind wipe. And yeah, the world might have been saved from Bill, but like, they all would have been separated, the family would have been ruined. Stan deciding to be honest and Mabel deciding to listen to her heart in that situation is what led to the best ending that they could have had. And while Stan is still not a perfect person, it's those few moments where people decide to trust him and he doesn't let them down that are some of my favorite moments in the entire series.
Alpha Sigma,
Skibbity toilet,
don't stop edging to my